Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ollie here from CryptoVest.com. It is the 4th of December today, and we're going to be looking at Binance coin trading against Bitcoin over one-day candles. While the rest of the altcoin market is in the red, with Bitcoin down around $4,000 again, Binance coin is really standing out today as the best performer. It's up at around 7.5% against BTC, and that all comes down to two major announcements that have just come out recently. So for those of you who haven't been following the news, basically Binance has recently partnered with Decentraland, which is like this sort of virtual reality world where you can purchase plots of land and you can build sort of structures on them and like all kinds of different things, and you can actually profit from these structures. So you can create like casinos, theme parks and things like that, where people pay with their native cryptocurrency mana, and you can actually profit from these things that you build on your property, if you like. And what's happening at the moment with Decentraland is there's a big land auction going on where they're selling off these pieces of land to people, and with the new partnership with Binance, basically now people can purchase plots of land with BNB as well as the native cryptocurrency of Decentraland. So that's a real big thing for those guys. And then also Binance has gone and set up a new partnership with a company called Tripio, which is like kind of like an Airbnb sort of style platform where you can actually now make reservations in over 450,000 hotels using BNB. So it's, you know, a real driver for mainstream adoption, that particular partnership. And as you can see, it's had a really positive effect on the price. I haven't actually looked at Binance Coin for a while now, and as you can see, it's kind of following this head and shoulders pattern here. We were using this sort of blue region as the sort of main neckline to focus on, and we did actually fall through that on the 16th of November, just after Bitcoin hashing war sort of started. And as you can see, it's been this kind of parabolic motion as it kind of swooped down. We had long wicks forming beneath the candles as bulls started to re-engage with this particular asset and push the price back up. And then obviously we hit this kind of flat bottom here. We kind of just fell short of this major support at around 122,000 sats. This particular level is a sort of key resistance going in the past, particularly throughout February, early this year, and then way back in January. We just sort of fell shy of that as we approached it, and then obviously we had bulls re-engage with the asset, and it's now pushed the BNB coin now almost all the way back into touch with this blue region, the neckline of this sort of shape here. So this is a very key area for Binance coin, and it'll be a very difficult thing for them to break back into. I thought this would be a very strong resistance when we looked at the TA a few months ago, and as you can see, we just pipped at this particular point. We've come back down again, and so there's been a bit of a correction at the moment. But as we're looking at the indicators, you can actually see some real positive signs of strong bullish momentum. You see this huge spike on the RSI of the one day. We were briefly oversold a few days ago, but since then we've just had this pretty much vertical climb into the middle of the channel. There's been no sign of deviation just yet, so it's still looking like bullish momentum is climbing, and obviously we've had a very strong bullish convergence on the 12 and 26 MA on the MACD indicator, and as you can see, we've got a very strong buying candle on top of the histogram there. So overall, momentum is looking very positive. This is just a brief correction phase. It will need to overcome this very strong resistance at 140,000 sats before pushing on, and if it can break through this, then obviously we'll be looking pretty bullish going forward. In fact, if you have a look at the Ishimoku, I think we're fairly close to passing through the one-day cloud. Let's take a look at this one. So yeah, not entirely too far away from it. If we break into here, maybe travel sideways inside this channel. If we're unable to break through the 144,000 sats resistance, there's every opportunity for the asset to break through sideways. Alternatively, if we do break through this, then it will obviously signal to bulls that the asset is really starting to rally now, and they may end up driving the asset further up. There is a very strong resistance at 155,600 sats that you can see here, and the resisting Kumo almost lines up with that, and you can see this is a very strong resistance going through September, a little bit into August, and then obviously it was a sort of a fair key player, particularly in March of last year, earlier this year. So this will be a very strong resistance going forward, and then if we're able to break through that, then another one further up at 161,800 sats. But for now, all eyes will be on this 140,000 sats mark if they're able to break through that. If not, we could end up breaking very bearish from here, and we could continue down. We do obviously have a completed head and shoulders setup, which is very bearish, so if we're unable to break through on this particular partnership announcement here, there's every opportunity that confidence could start to unravel, and we may see it drop down to this base support at 122,600 sats. And then from there, we've got further supports down at around 114,400 sats. And then another key one, the sort of bottom for this asset, at least in the short term, would be 102,798 sats. But yeah, just to give you an idea of what the key areas are on this particular asset going forward. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you're bullish or bearish for Binance Coin. It's certainly looking good for now, but will it be able to maintain its current momentum as the rest of the market continues to slide? Let me know what you think. All right, check out the full TA at cryptoinvest.com, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.